Welcome to My Adventures in Doing What I Can, a video series of my home remodel and more by me, Jim Williams, aka Papa Smurf. Let's see what the adventure has in store for me today. The adventure continues in the spare room. You see above the closet, I have the entire ceiling painted. Off the left side of the closet, I removed a piece of paneling. Around the closet, the texturing on the wall was missing underneath a board that they had as framing, which I removed. So I have continued the texture over to the other edge of the framing, as you can see around the last picture on the right. Here I have pictures of me repairing walls, patching up holes, and getting them all primed and ready for painting. You can see in the middle one, right above the door on the left-hand side of the area I need to try and smooth out to get it to all match. And around the dresser area, just getting it ready. I have got all the patchwork done, and now it's time to start cutting in the paint. The room is going a daisy yellow. My daughter, I asked her what color she wanted me to paint it. It used to be her daughter's bedroom, so she wanted it a light yellow, so this is what I'm doing. And as you can see, it's cutting in pretty good over that purple. That purple's hard to cover, let me tell you. Voila! It is painted. That was fast, wasn't it? Woo! If I could only do it that quick. Because what you just saw just took me almost 3 days to do, because it was cutting in and then first coat and then second coat. But it's getting there. It's looking nice. I'm liking it. What you think? Now that the walls are painted and the carpet's out, I have this piping that goes all the way from the kitchen, all the way through the living room, down through this room, and then drops into the connects. And it used to be covered up before with some particle board, which was just disintegrating, took out years ago. And I've since then insulated the pipes, as you can see. And it's time to get this enclosed. In the picture on the upper right, you see a 1x2 laying on the ground. I'm going to fasten that to the floor all the way down to hook the side fascia to. And in the bottom you can see that I have a clean out. I'm going to see what I can do about that. In the upper left photo, you see where the piping is. There's two 1x2s with a gap in between. That's where the other cap for the cover went. And I'm going to have to remove that upper board in order to be able to reinstall a cap. In the upper right photo, it shows I have installed the first run of the fascia. In the lower left, I have installed the fascia all the way down. In the center lower, I have started to install the capping, and I left a gap there because one board's 8 foot long, and then I have a gap, and I'm trying to figure out what to do for the clean out. And then I finished it up by making a clean out removal cap that you can just remove 2 screws and pull that piece out, and you're right there at the clean out. The left photo shows the cap installed, the fascia installed, it's all enclosed. Looking good. But now you look on the right hand side and you see I have stained that wood. It matches as close as I can get it. Doing what I can. What you think? I started at the top, worked my way down to the bottom. I think it's time to start on this flooring. As you can see in photo 1 at the upper left, there's the entryway into the spare room and the flooring. Well, I have to start putting down underlayment, so I started that in the center section, cut it all around that air vent, extended it out in the next photo, and in the bottom left photo have the run going down the center so that I can not wasting too much material. In the center one, kicking it back, it's not as wide. Those pieces of underlayment are 2 foot wide because I had to have them cut down from 4 foot by 8 foot to 2 foot by 8 foot so I can fit it in my 2000 Nissan. Got it home. And in the bottom right hand corner shows I've gotten it all the way up to heading into that closet. Let's continue on. Well, putting down the underlayment's becoming a task, but it's looking good. It's smoothing out that floor. Picture 1 shows heading into that closet. Picture 2, upper right, shows it into the closet. 1 piece left to put in. That's in that lower left corner. I had to cut out that special notch to get everything to fit just right into that closet and out into the room. And the lower right shows it installed. Hey, doing good. 238 screws. Done. The adventure continues, and now I need to repair some areas on this flooring before I can lay down the tile. In the upper left-hand corner, you see there's a little gap there behind that door framing, and in the center one, I've put a piece in there to fill it in. In the upper far right, I have taped down. There's a gap between the dresser and the flooring because it wasn't square. And in the lower left, I have tape because there's a gap between the 2 underlayments from the hallway into the bedroom. And in the center lower, I use ready-to-use floor patch. It worked throughout the rest of the house. So in the far lower right corner, you see I have installed it, and I'm just letting it dry before I remove the tape. This is a wild and crazy adventure. So, now that we have all the flooring leveled, time to put in this tiling. You can see the special notches I had to cut in that first piece of tile so it all fits in. And in the center upper photo, you see it installed. Hey, it looks pretty good. In the upper right, I had to work my way around the air vent. The gap in the back is because these are 6-inch wide pieces, and that other piece has to be cut smaller because of the walling, whatever, framing. In the lower left, you see I have got it completely installed around that vent, and in the center, vent plate put back in. In the far right lower, I have it continued out to the edge. Looking good. In the upper left photo, you can see I have the entryway completed. In the upper right corner photo, which I need to learn how to use the camera, it shows it needs to extend down to the other end. In the lower left corner, you see Smokey and Goldie inspecting the work and having a conversation about it. And in the lower right corner, you see Goldie inspecting the work. Woo! This floor has been slow go. And it's looking good. In the left photo, you can see I have it pretty much extended across the room. That room is between that one wall and the woodwork is 5 foot, so I used the full boxes of tile to help hold down the pieces I just put in, because I do not have a 100-pound roller to roll on this floor, just seal it in. I'm going to have to figure out something. In the right photo, you see Inspector Goldie looking at it, wondering what's taking me so long. Well, time to get back to work. Boss is calling. In the left photo, we see what I have to get done yet. It doesn't seem like much, but it takes a while to get that tile in and sealed down. I see a tail back there in that closet. Must be the inspector. In the right photo, you see I have it pretty much installed all the way down into the closet. I see a piece off the left I got to install yet. We'll get it taken care of. Looking good, I think. What you think? I find it rather strange that in the same room, in different directions, the flooring looks totally different colored. Well, that's just the way it goes, I guess. But on the left-hand side, you can see I have it finished all the way down the south end, and if you turn around and look at the right photo, you see it's completed all the way up into the closet, and the flooring's done, other than the trim. I'm doing what I can. I have the trim installed. It looks good. I'm liking it. What you think? Hooray! I got it done. But now what? There's another adventure? Really? Well, let's see what it is. In the left photo, you can see what used to be. I had old poster board that I cut and taped together and took trash bag liners, or trash bags, and used them as liners to try and contain everything. And in the right photo, you see Inspector Goldie checking out her new box that her potty box will go into. I think it'll work out just fine. What do you think? I started this adventure in this room last week in January 2019. It is now the 30th of March of 2020. The room's done! Hooray! See, even though what used to take me a day takes me a month, I get it done. I do what I can. You can do that too. Goldie's enjoying her new room, as you can see. Well, that'll end this adventure. Join me next time and see what the adventure holds for me. Till then, remember, keep doing what you can. Bye for now.